Hi, my name is Saba Ahmadi, and I'll be giving a presentation on digital media in schools. Unlike 10 years ago, we're having people at the age of 10 being able to figure out iPads, e-tablets, and other online programs, making themselves quicker and faster than ever. And that's thanks to the internet. The internet, a global computing network, and a series of links that once depended on a telephone, but now a series of satellites are connecting different networks and services all together and making such a new and connected world. And since the invention of the internet and the World Wide Web of everywhere, it has been made necessary for teachers to incorporate such learning technologies in the classroom. Next few minutes, I'm going to talk about the history of digital technology, how it helps students grow in learning in the classroom, but also how it's changing the future of learning platforms everywhere. The sole purpose of e-learning technology is to communicate and share information within the classroom. We have inventions going back to 3000 BC, being from the abacus, punch cards, and different ideas helping students learn. But nothing was more vital when in 1910 the University of Rochester in New York began using film as a medium for teaching. Other schools began following the method, and student journal publications, various educational organizations, and different educators began pushing for the advancement in schools. And during that period, from the 1920s till the war, educational technology program began advancing in schools, from installing overhead projectors, radios, computers, calculators, all enabled for students to learn different technologies. Also, research was done and being proved that e-learning technologies was assisting children to learn for the future. This, however, had slowed down during the war, being that the war effort became the most important vital dedication for the United States. But that's not the case anymore. We're living in the 21st century. In the next few minutes, I'll talk about different e-learning programs we can use. Adobe Connect. This is a platform dedicated for you meeting in the e-learning classroom. You can use video, chat, different talk discussions, varying on different discussions with your classmates at any time at any given day. Let's say you're a little bit more shyer and you want to learn in a more interactive classroom. You can use an avatar and Second Life, in which you have the same corporations but also be living in a 3D world. Google Drive. This is an iCloud program dedicated for students to use Excel and different programs into Microsoft Office, in which you can use for free through Google. E-portfolios. This is an opportunity for you to use and project all the information in which you had learned during school to assist you in progressing to finding a job and showing something to your future employer to show what you've done. All these programs are not only available in English, but also available in multi-different languages, making it easy for you to use anywhere. The last and final part that I'm going to talk about is how e-learning assists with people to learn in the classroom nowadays. According to an article called E-Learning and How It Helps Students Learn by StudyToza, it was proven that students using e-learning modules did not have to follow up on a timeline, who were anxious and who had difficulties communicating with other students were able to have higher learning goals outside of the classroom, all in their comfort of their home, which is the most vital part. Being that we're living in such a fast-paced world, it's already difficult for people to follow up and keep information. So rather than waiting for learners to go out information, why don't you assist them in connecting in a mobile technological world? Instead of giving them the opportunity to work with others that they may not communicate well with, why not give them the opportunity to work with others that they knew that they can work with? With e-learning, the world is your classroom. One needs not only to learn from the specific professor, but and refer to the books in a specific library. E-learning has allowed studies, education, and learning to be extremely easy. In the last few minutes, I had talked about different programs in which you can use the history of it, digital programs you can work with.